What's poppin'? It's your girl Sis So Nasty, and I'm back with another video.
I just wanna hold you, I just wanna kiss you, cause you know that I really miss you. I just wanna love you, holding you down.
Today I'm gonna be, although I do love being a mother, and I love the fact that I get to stay at home, but today, I'm gonna be telling you guys all the cons about being a stay-at-home mom. You feel like you never get a break. I cannot stress how I feel all the time. I feel like I've never gotten a break since I became a mother. I've never gotten a break. I feel so stressful all the time. Like, you don't understand, like, when I go to the bathroom, like, everywhere I go, I have to bring him with me because that's my job. If your significant other works like my man does, then you feel like you never get family time. You feel like it's always just you and the baby. You feel like you never see your husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever he is. You feel like you never see him. Sometimes it can interfere with y'all's relationship. Like, sometimes I feel like I do more than what he does, but I don't because he does have a job. Little stuff like that. Like, it's the little things that we argue about because he would never understand because he's not a stay-at-home mom. I always tell Devon how we need to take D2 to the zoo when he's off, but then when he's off, he's always tired. He always needs to make up on his sleep because he doesn't ever rest. He's always working, he's always going. So that's another thing. It can interfere with y'all's relationship. Basically what I just said, you feel like you do it all on your own. Although Devon does help me a lot, I'm very blessed to have him, but it gets hard. I feel like I do everything by myself. It gets very stressful, but that's a lot of my issue. Is I always think that I'm doing things by myself. I think it's always me, and that nobody helps me. Stressful overall. Like, yes, I love what I do, and I love that I'm a mom, and I love that I can stay at home with him and all of that, but it gets stressful. It gets to the point where sometimes I just want to collapse. I just want to break free and just scream. I'm always bored because I always feel like I'm alone. I rarely leave the house. I never leave the house. When I do leave the house, it's always for him or food. It's never, we never really leave the house like that. So really all I know is my home. And it can get to the point where I'm bored all the time. I'm bored 24/7. People are like, how are you bored when you have a kid? I'm bored. It gets tiring. It gets boring to just sit at home all the time. I'm not saying motherhood gets boring and nothing like that, but I'm saying being at home 24/7, it gets boring. I'm always juggling more than I can handle, regardless if it is dishes, laundry. It's always more than I can handle, and I never back down from it. I never give myself a break. I never let myself just breathe. I just get it done. I'm always the one to do the stuff. I'm always the one that has to do this and do that. So I'm constantly feeling like I'm juggling between things all the time. I feel like everybody around me is never prepared for my mood swings because I'm always home 24/7, just me and my son. And I feel like nobody understands that it can drive you insane. It can drive you insane if you don't ever go do anything. Of course, I'm going to be angry sometimes, upset sometimes, depressed sometimes. I'm going to be to myself sometimes. That's just something you're going to have to understand. Ow, that's my eyeball. You never have any time off like a job. It's a 24/7 job. I'm constantly on go with him. He keeps me on my toes. Keep me on my toes? Yeah, he keeps me on my toes. I snap easy. I snap very, very easily now. Now that I am a mom, everything drives me crazy. Like, pick that up. Don't put that laundry right there. You know where that goes. And it drives Devon crazy. He's like, I just got off of work and you're already bitching at me. But it's honestly because all I do is sit at home and clean and take care of the baby all day. When you come home, put your clothes on the dirty clothes. Don't toss them on my floor. sometimes you don't feel appreciated. Sometimes everything that you do, you feel like you're doing it for no reason. Nobody really understands. Nobody really sees the good things that you do. Nobody really appreciates all the things that you do, all the stress you go through, all the mornings you wake up, all the nights you go to sleep. You're not appreciated for nothing. I lack friendships. I don't have no friends. I never had time. I'm the type, I don't like my kids to be around every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So, yeah, I like to keep my son and my circle closed. Closed circle, huh, baby? Give me a kiss. I said, give me kissy kiss. I don't really have mom friends neither. Like, nobody hangs out with me and D2. Me and D2 hang out with each other. We're each other's best friends. You often feel trapped. I feel trapped all the time. I feel like, this house is all I know. And I feel like that's it. I just feel completely trapped. Not in a bad way, but in a way where sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. And just sometimes moms need a break. Being a mom 24/7 makes you feel like everything falls back on you. Like, if something don't go right, it's your fault. If, just things in general like that. Like, I always feel like I'm responsible for everything. I'm responsible for dinner. I'm responsible for dishes. I'm responsible for laundry. I'm responsible for feeding him. I'm responsible for changing him. I'm responsible for bathing him. I'm responsible for everything. I'm responsible for making sure my baby daddy eats. I'm responsible for everything. So being a mom 24/7 really gives you that, everything on your back, making you feel like that's all you can do is be a mom. You got something you want to say? No? Yeah? You get a lot of judgment from others. When people ask me what I do and I tell them I'm a stay-at-home mom, and they're like, knowing what you're doing is right. You feel like everything you do is wrong. Sometimes you feel like you can't do the right thing. But no matter what, keep pushing. You like that, you weirdo? Share. That's enough. Num num. Is that tea good? Don't give your kid tea. Tell Miss Becky to shut up. Say like, comment, subscribe. No. I said no. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification bell.